That's yeah, it's a little dream of mine. We actually tried to run a cool event in the vein of StarCraft Pro League, but instead of map picks, it was game picks. So you would have your team of say 5 and then you would have a duel in say Quake 4. And then you'd have a duel in Quake Live, and then you'd have a 2v2 in Quake World, and then you'd have a CTF in Replay. And you'd have to pick your players for each different round, and it was all quite strategic.
I like that idea a lot. But, purely because I played so many different arena FPSs. So I might, like, if you get UT on there, damn, bro,
you'd be a good flexi pick.
Yeah, I'd be pretty damn good. I mean, I'm like average at everything, but you know, I even it out. You know what I mean?
He evens out. He evens it out. Bukster in a bit of a scuffle here. They can't kill each other. Bukster just about gets the better of Luke as he runs out of ammo. Onto the red goes Luke. Will pick it up, but not without taking some hefty damage in the process. Seamless transition from nonsense to game.
Oh, beautifully done, GMT.
Thank you very much.
They're not paying you enough.
They're not paying me at all. Oh. Also, I'm the them in this instance.
True.
It's hard to pay yourself.
I mean,
it really is.
It is when it's your passion, you know. It's what you love. You want it to grow. It's like you don't take anything from it.
I tell you, it's even harder when you don't love it.
Oh. Very true.
Luke on the low ground, looking to shark his way up, but refuted for now by Bukster. But he will be on this red, and yeah, I mean, as much as he was maybe looking for a frag there, I think his situation is absolutely wonderful all the same. On the way as well. Doesn't want to take any damage here. Wants to deny it though. And here we are, the race to Mega. And Bukster, realizing he couldn't fight for it, tries to just get away. Here's Luke though! Ooh, a dodgy fight for him. Maybe a little overeager for that frag when he could have just got the item, because now he's given that away and a frag in the process.
Oh, that was a lovely rush off the spawn there. Grabbing the shotgun, just diving straight into the action, picking up the Mega as well. Now, red's not in his favor though. Luke's already got it, and the switch. It's again 3-2 in Luke's favor as we switch over to Luke's point of view. Just chilling over the red at the moment. Just guarding over that rocket. No one's coming that way yet. Bucks is not falling for it. LG's looking good. The rocket jump to deny the Mega. And this is looking bad. Bukster. That's a superb shot there with the pincer.
You're not wrong.
Whenever I see it, I just think of giant crab hands. I have a fear of crabs.
I have a picture to show you.
What? A picture of a crab?
Yeah, it's what I call exclusively the big fuck-off crab that I met at the Gothenburg Natural History Museum.
You're doing it. You have to with the crabs again, Joe.
I'm at it with the crab. But the big fuck-off crab is in my nightmares at all times, Alan.
They're scary things, man.
They're massive.
They are. Have you seen
They're
them?
hard.
They are hard. They're rock. They're hard. They're massive. They've got giant pincers that can cut your fingers off and then eat them in front of you and not give a shit.
Why are people so much more scared of spiders than crabs? Crabs are the real fit.
Yeah, but they're like spiders, but bigger.
Harder.
And harder. And they've got 8 legs.
Stronger too.
And they lay thousands of eggs.
Thousands. Thousands of bastard eggs. Unbelievable.
That was a weird tangent to go on, but... I mean... Yeah.
Well, someone had to say it.
Yeah. Just don't overlook crabs, man. They will take over the world. As Luke will. 7-2.
First the diabolical game, and then the world. Luke, i.e. our new emperor. Looking good. Looking like himself, honestly. Just playing as Luke does. Hitting LG. I bet he's really frustrating to play against. Like, I find the people at the real extreme ends of the spectrum are who are annoying. So the super gimmicky players that are just railing you at every opportunity, don't care about items, they're annoying.
Yeah.
Right? And then the people that are just this solid brick wall of, I know exactly what they want, I know exactly what they're doing, and I just don't know how to beat it, they're equally as annoying. And that's Luke for me. Like, he will just walk to his items, he will LG you if you're in range, he'll rail you if you're not, and that's about it. But he does it so well.
He is doing it so well right now. But I mean, on top of that, he's adding a little bit of flair with the LG on top of it. And to be honest, that's my kryptonite. I don't know what it is about that, you know, that shaft, that single beam of light that really triggers me. I think it's just my inability to use it myself, and that everybody else is god tier at it.
You did spend a decade playing with an auto LG, didn't you? 2 decades.
I mean, technically I never used it. I just used shock rifle and just run around with that.
A man after my own heart. LG comes out, Luke with the Weeble as well. And then a composed rocket, but Bukster actually gets the better of him though.
Oh.
And Bukster back at it.
Yeah, I mean,
9 to 6.
this is shaping around pretty fast here. Look very comfortable for Luke, showing his dominance, and now can he find the gaps? He does with that lovely placed rocket, but not enough. He tries to butt his head onto the red armor just in the nick of time, but he can't find it. Bukster will claim it, giving him a little bit more harder control here. Mega will be surely coming up pretty soon as he positions himself for it, but has to be careful he doesn't give it away. Good stuff. Goes back, makes sure to get it, heads over towards yellow. Quick transfer over to red as Luke just flies over his head, nabs the red, but the stack isn't that great right now. And the high ground positioning, Bukster large and in charge for the most part.
And if he wins this, he could very well afford to buy a barge. This could be the frag, and I think it will be, but Luke currently doing alright for himself. And they're both perilously close to death. In the end, it is Bukster that wins out.
Yep, just wants to build up that health stack a little bit more. He is low. He does have, obviously, the armor stat behind him, but he wants the HP with it. But Mega's already gone to Luke. He's nabbed it. He's sitting on the yellow. Good rail shot from Bukster from above. Prediction rocket. Doesn't connect. He wants the red. Luke doesn't want him to have the red.
Such is Arena FPS.
Yeah. Of course.
He would like to kill the man, but the other man, well, he doesn't want to die.
I did say my casting's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah. Oh, hits the railing. You hate to see it. Oh, no. Luke with the high ground. Can he make it work? He's going to get the red. Bukster has to walk away. And walk away he does. But Luke has quite a monstrous stack, and he's going to put it to work right now. Upper jump pad. Do not care about that a bit, even a little. Words.
It's always
Very
nice
good.
being in that position where you've got everything and you can just go man mode straight for it. I shouldn't really say man mode. It's 2020. You know, got to mention
mode.
everything.
It's going to mention everything. It's going to be a long cast.
It will be. But it's just nice when you can headbutt into things and not care about it and just pick up the frags. I love it when you're in that position. The position of power.
The position of throne games. Me.
For you, yeah. And for me, to be fair.
What
That's all I've
happens
done
if
in my career.
you, the movable object, meets me, the stoppable force? No, we answered this the other week, didn't we?
You
Really boring duels is what happened. Just both of us playing slow as fuck.
Nothing happens. This gets really boring.
Are you going to take that mega then? Yeah. All right. I'll take the red. Nice.
I'll roll you
Gonna
once, you'll
switch over
roll me
for the
once.
next rotation.
10 seconds until the golden frag. Luke with the 4 frag lead.
And
Right
it's
now,
going to
he
be a
has to
tough
stack.
one for Bukster.
I spoke too soon. Buxter picks up red.
For the mega.
Luke wants to get on the high ground. Buxter's just going to guard the door. Slides in on the red side. Waiting for the next red.
Bang.
Alright, got an exchange of rails. Buxter's now going to mega, but it ain't up for a while. Another 5-10 seconds and the LG's coming out strong for Luke with the golden frag, and it's going to be it. First match to Luke. You know, it's that was a kind of a nice rollback for Bukster as well. You know, he started kicking back into gear halfway through the game. It looked a bit one-sided at the start. We started talking about crabs, and then Bukster started kicking up into gear.
Can you ask them not to start the next map until we get some more? Because the Italian guys don't have anything to cast right now. Or have they already started?
Okay, GMT is on it. Ah, lovely.
You're getting cancelled in the chat, by the way,
I
David.
know. The gay man gets cancelled. God.
Oh, this is a very LGBT cast then, because I'm pan.
Oh,
We're going off.
check it out.
And I'm technically disabled.
Even wow. All right,
I
well,
know.
crazy. We're such a accessible cast for all friends and family.
Apart from women.
Apart from women. Yeah, we do suffer on that front. But you could do great voices.
My voice doesn't go high very well. It only really goes lower.
I mean, Chris Eubank is pretty high. You would do.
It can, but it gets very squirrely.
Good squirrel
What a
voice.
stream.
Yeah, it's 10 out of 10. Why am I here? Are we playing Minority Bingo? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I hope we are.
Somebody's left-handed in the chat. That's helpful.
Oh, that's very helpful. A lot of great inventions were made by the left-handeds.
Burn the witch.
But oh dear. Oh dear. I'm also vegan close to work. Get in there, mate. I'm a disabled vegan pan man. All right. I'm like
I don't know
two
why that
things
sounds
off.
so funny. I'm
being
sorry.
perfect.
Disabled vegan pan man.
Yeah,
It's quite the sentence.
it's a great sentence. Right, where are the Italians?
Taking their sweet time.
Let me see if I can do the Italian. I've tried to get him in. Map 1 has started and finished. It went the way of Luke on Outpost Junior. So Luke's pick was Casper. Junior was Bukster's. So Luke is already one map up and he's on his pick. That ain't bad.
Been feeling pretty good coming into this map, even if it's not your map of choice. Kind of like, you know, if you're not expected to win it, you can just think, oh, just gonna warm up, find some weaknesses, and understand the map a little bit better. That's how I did it anyway.
Yeah.
That's probably why I lost a lot of my actual tournaments. I'll be fine. Yeah, I don't need to learn this map. I'll just wait until the next one, which is my favourite. And then go 10-0 up and then throw it 11-10. Perfect.
We might just have to start without them. We'll see. I'm waiting on some confirmation on that.
Do we have to restart the lobby for them to join?
We would have to restart the map, not the lobby.
Oh, yeah.
Not to say that Luke couldn't be 1-0 up.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. That's kind of what I meant. I like that.
Would be funny, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah. Sorry, Luke.
no Italian people were watching that. It doesn't count.
God
We
damn
only
it,
count
Italians.
games as watched by Italians.
Yeah, all official ruling is done by Italian players only and spectators.
Sturmy
Nothing is
has
fun.
won again. Another tournament in his back pocket. Didn't even show up for this one. Still won. Amazing.
Good stuff from Sturdy. I don't know how he keeps doing it.
Game starts in 3.
I've made a call.
2,
I'm gonna get shouted
one.
at for that
Fight.
later.
I need to get the
But that's
show on the
alright.
road. Fair enough.
Bukster off the bat with the mega. I gotta mute my Discord. Not you, but the notification.
You can mute me as well. I'm so annoying.
We might talk over each other less as well.
Yeah, you probably would.
I've opened up OBS just so I have streamer mode on. And it stopped getting so many ping.
Luke.
You ever tried running cup? It's an actual nightmare.
Yeah, I have done. To do
Would
it
you
a lot.
agree that it's an actual
It
nightmare?
is. It's a rather large nightmare. All you want to do is make sure that everybody's happy, all the players get what they want, what you want, and that you keep the client happy. But you can't always do it. You just can't. Just like, you know, Luke can't always get his frags that he wants. On Bukster there.
He gets a lot of them though.
He does. But not on that one. Not on that occasion. You can't always have it the way you want it.
Well, I
not
think
like
it's safe to
Burger
say
King.
that you hate to see it. Big controversy in the vegan world about the vegan Whopper.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
cooking it on the same griddles.
Yeah.
Which
Oh.
I honestly, I mean, I thought would have just been the case, honestly. Like, that doesn't surprise me. But I wouldn't go to Burger King anyway, because
It's
you know,
shit.
I'm posh.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm
I
not
mean-
really, but it is shit.
You do sound a bit posh.
I'm sorry, I come from Reading.
Well, that's not really that posh.
I know.
I'm from Oxfordshire. That's posh, mate.
That's posh. That's
That's
definitely posh.
I mean, technically,
I
I,
go
lived
on
in a
holiday to
caravan
where you live.
in Oxford, though, so I'm like,
Still posh. I'm not having it.
all right, fair enough.
I once walked from Wiltshire to Oxford.
Okay.
Yeah, walking the Thames Path, so I was. It was a good time.
Oh, shit. So, like, Cheltenham. No, not Cheltenham. Like Chippenham.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bukster, getting it done. 2-1.
heading over to the Mega. Swipes a little bit of 6 damage with that shaft. We'll nab the Mega and head over to red. Deny the space. And Luke has just left with yellows. But they're not doing those Luke slows, unfortunately, with those Weebles.
Yep, nobody can. It's also worth noticing that the yellow isn't as inferior to a red in this game as it is in most. It's a 75 armor. So
Oh,
2
yeah, my
YAs
bad,
is
yeah.
a lot better than a red.
I totally forgot that. Thanks for reminding me. And there's 2 yellows on this map too, right?
There are, yeah. One below the jump pad. No, by the jump pad. And the other by the ramp.
Yep.
Mate, Truck, you in Reading? Mate, let's not hang out because of coronavirus. But otherwise we will have.
How long have you lived in Reading for?
23 years.
Damn. Did you ever
Which
go
is-
to Gamer Base?
No, what's Gamer Base?
You didn't go to Gamer Base when you were living in Reading. I used to
I may
work
have
in
been
Gamer
too
Base in Reading. Or
Unbelievable.
maybe you're young. Yeah, you're, what,
23.
23. Jesus. Long time ago, maybe 10 years ago now, since Game of Ace closed or something.
Rough time.
Good land center, mate. It
Yeah.
was in HMV. Run by
I
Sujoy.
remember HMV. Yeah. Good lad.
You don't remember HMV.
Shut up, do I not remember HMV? My childhood was loitering in HMV in town. Alright? That was what everyone did back in the day. Too early to drink. Too
True.
early to do much of anything, so you just loitered around HMV because you wanted to go outside.
What a life.
Oh, what a life. I'm glad it's over.
Now we just get to stay in all day watching video games.
Yeah. And if we leave, we will die.
That was a nice quick rail there from Bukster, diving in onto that mega room, stopping his prey from getting away. Finds another quick rail. Now things have slowed down a little bit as he tries to get more firm control here on the red. Heading over to yellow. Interesting move. Not sure what that was about. What am I missing? Why did he go to yellow? Is he expecting Luke to be there? I would have gone mega. I don't know. That's my brain.
Well, maybe it's just like get the damage, then go to Mega, and if he took damage there, it would have been recouped anyway.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's a big brain play.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Also, he just made it so that they are 10 seconds apart, nicely, rather than clashing.
The ideal position you want. Finds the shot again.
Straight onto this red, knows Mega's up next. Yeah, very clinical play from Bukster. Doesn't want to take it now though, because it will crash.
Oh.
He's going to do it anyway. Okay, that's a bit dodgy, honestly.
I didn't see anything. There was no model there. That was a lovely shot from Bukster.
Who is Bukster, asks a man in the chat. He's a quite accomplished Quake Champions dueler. And he's been playing lots of Diabotical and he's very good.
Please tell me more.
No, that's all I know.
Fair enough.
We'll learn more throughout the day. Yeah, the TimCon Royale as Bukster goes in. The Rocket's looking okay. Now with the LG trying to finish. A little bit desperate in the end there, but it happened.
Yeah, looking comfortable and looking even more comfortable now. He's got that mega. Can he finish off this damage? He can. And he's tied it up 4-4. Good stuff from Bukster. Wants to head over to the red, but I'm guessing Luke's already there and picked it up. He's nabbed it. And that yellow armor for good measure. Good damage again. Bukster's not missed that shot with a rail yet on that doorway. It's finding every angle.
He's looking very solid. I think that both these players are actually playing quite similar in terms of...
I mean, Bukster was like really doing some great entry damage before Luke even enters a room. There's a rail there.
Yeah.
There's always something that is just knocking the stack away and then grinding Luke down slowly as Bukster just maintains such a solid control over the items. And again, you ever commit for Luke for the red armor, gives Bukster the opportunity to nab a frag. I think Luke might have picked up red in time. I'm not sure. Nope, he didn't.
Oh,
I thought it was up. He obviously mistimed it, as I did.
so good to see.
Ooh, shit. I was
So it's
just
Mike's
talking
a bit
shit.
of
Yeah. Apologise. That slow weeble, if it was just an inch forward more, it would have done so much more work. But I feel like Bukster can maintain this kind of slow, methodical pick and damage play and maintain what he's got in control of right now. He'll be happy with the just that 1-2 frag lead going into the last couple of minutes. And then just giving him the opportunity. Ooh, perfect rocket. Gets it off the red. Bukster extends the lead by 2 frags now. And a great respawn for him. But the rockets are coming out pretty damn good here for Luke. Oh, it's always a nightmare when that happens. But the LG on that long sort of stretch of land there, much better positioning for Bukster. A good aggression from Luke. If he just landed a little bit of knockback on that rocket, it would have been over. But it's getting to the golden frag. 1 minute until we hit it.
Yep. And crucially, of course, it will take us to a third map if Bukster is able to close this one out. In with the shotgun. Luke takes his own life in the end. But, oh, Bukster can't get away. Luke is now on the red. An opportunity not. 4-8. Plenty of weaponry for him now that he... Oh, no, has to wait for the rocket. Okay. Should be his mega, but he's going to have to wait for it, which means in the meantime, Bukster's on the red. Bukster's on the way out. Bukster's coming back to this mega. And there is no advantage for either player in terms of stack. Whereas I feel like after that frag, you would have expected to see Luke with more, wouldn't you?
Golden frag.
Golden frag is called.
I mean, Luke is in a great position. Just needs to get on some high ground, find a position to actually get some damage. Finds it. Can he push the equation though and finish it? But Bukster is actually quite happy to put some aggression himself, even though he had the lower stack. Doing some good aggressive moves, which you wouldn't expect at this particular point, but sometimes overcommitting to those kind of moves can be detrimental to your whole flow. Obviously feeling very confident with the golden frag right now. And with that slow weeble.
And Luke so desperately wants the red, but it might come too late. No, he makes it work. No 50 for him. He needs to find some health quite desperately. Going up the jump pad, there is a 25 to his right.
1 minute remaining.
And would love the mega. I think dropping here may prove costly, though. Looks for the rail, nothing to hit. 2 25s. Yep, they are hit. So he's not in a terrible decision, a somewhat workable stat. But it's, well, actually, surprisingly, he gets that red. No problem. I'm a little shocked.
Maybe a little bit of nerves coming in from Bukster. Maybe just wanted to get some damage rather than jump down, get a little bit worse positioning, take a fight he didn't want to take, but it doesn't matter because Luke wants to take this fight now. As he waits for this mega, he'll claim it and claim the red straight afterwards. And a yellow placement. Luke gonna hit for the high ground here, surely. No, pushing in. Goes through the teleport, a risky play, but Bukster jumped down instead. One shot,
still just gonna push him with the shotgun, with the rail, misses!
Oh!
He's so clutch usually.
Yeah,
he's so clutch.
Just let it slip away, but oh no! Finds it!
Oh! 2 rockets, makes it happen. 25 mega as well. Luke back with a very powerful stack and only 2 frags to make up, as chat says.
Oh, the knockback
pressure is on.
The knockback weeble coming out. Spams it out, and there we go. The comeback from Luke. This is where he thrives. This is what he does best. He only gets warmed up at the start of the game. He only kicks off once it's golden frag. Now, he finds his opponent stuck on the mega. Did he manage to pick it up? Bukster does pick it up, but gets the slow weeble. This is great. 4 HP. Isn't enough?
Oh! Bukster makes it happen right at the end. You could barely call it. But we go to map number 3. And apparently Luke is the man you should watch because he's getting all the games today.
He is. He's cutting it fine every game. Yeah, I don't know. He's like going a bit. He's a bit Goku-y, you know. Goku likes to lose until he has to try. You know what I mean? And then he goes Super Saiyan, and then he. Oh yeah, this is a good fight now. I'm getting into it. Now I'll turn it on. Sorry for the anime reference, but
that's alright.
It's a bit weeby, I know, but
Game starts
There's Weebles in the
3,
game. What can I
2,
say?
1. Fight.
For a minute there, I thought, yeah, I don't know if Bukster thought the red was taken off the spawn. I thought I heard it as well, but it was actually the Mega. Confused me, Bucks. Getting some okay damage. With the LG, looks good. Great positioning there. And finds it as well. Wow, okay. You can stop showing off with that LG now.
Pretty fucking solid, isn't it?
Yep. Fights his way out of every mess. He'll have red armor to fall back on too. Going for the high ground. Wow, okay. Luke able to nab it, but it won't be enough. He doesn't have the health stat to go with the red armor, so it's going to drop down fast. Buster wants to head over to yellow first, but Luke's already found a great rocket that just sent Luke flying through the door.
Oh, what? Oh, if he had hit that rail as well, I would have just about lost it. On the Mega is Luke falling down, rocket on, rocket action, but the LG's just too strong from Bukster. YA as well. He's looking damn good.
Very good indeed. He wants the back-to-back maps. Sees the red. It's definitely going in his favour. The direct rocket straight to the face mid-air. I mean, you couldn't really miss, but it doesn't seem like he's missing anything right now, especially his LG. So on point. Bukster just seems so in charge right now of this map. Oh. I mean, how can you disrupt this? I mean, Luke is doing it with some nice placed rails, but
he's just going to push on in here with the default blaster taking a leaf out of CZM's book, but it's not come off. In the first Road to TimCon Cup, it was Luke that met CZM in the final and lost at the hand of that blaster many, many times over. So I like that he's taking the inspiration, but that was perhaps a little bit too hasty.
he landed some good damage going into that just beforehand, and maybe he felt a little bit cheeky that he could just be able to pull it off. This is looking so one-sided right now, but we said this before. Then Luke turns it on. Can we get the switch of control happening for Luke at some point? That's the question. That timer's going down, 30 seconds a pop, 9 minutes left. Only 6 minutes to play for if Bukster just keeps this pressure on. Which he is. Rail after rail, LG after LG. And headbutting rocket. Every time.
Oh, this man's shaft is unreal.
I hate using shaft that close. It freaks me out. But he's so comfortable with it.
Why use anything else, he asked. Why indeed?
Why indeed? I don't know. When you're touching somebody's nose, to me that doesn't scream, this is a good time for shaft. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, my instincts just say, nope. Shotgun, rocket launcher, anything else. David don't like it.
David don't like it. That is not your catchphrase. I'm going to put that dead right now.
Who says I have a catchphrase?
Well, you were thinking about it.
I've not invested in catchphrases in a while. It's not worth, you know, not with this economy.
Hell of a game show, though. Hell of a game show.
Is that your catchphrase?
The true test. The true test of intellect.
I'm trying to remember which game show it is now.
Catchphrase.
I mean,
You know, catchphrase.
yeah, catchphrase, the game show, but
Yeah.
it's not quite right.
It's absolutely quite right. What's going on?
I don't know.
Luke is getting battered.
I'm thinking of big break. I don't know why. You're probably not even old enough for that one.
I'm not old enough for a lot of things.
That's true.
Luke with the LG trying to make it happen. I think he hasn't had a frag for such a long time. He'll be desperate for it. No, Rails though has to pick one up. Is he going to be allowed to? It's the LG from Bukster again, as you would expect, and trying to get away is Luke. He's trying to just find his way out, but it's tough. It's like threading a needle. Can he fight his way out? Bukster says no. Thank you for tuning into this rather than the Quarantine Pro League. That is fucking brilliant, FaZe. We do have a sad announcement after this game, unfortunately, but we'll get to that in a sec. But pushing on in, and it's easy as that.
This is it. We're coming in down to the lot. Like, one more kill, that's it. We're on golden frag pretty much. And it's looking that way. Luke is just headbutting his way into every engagement. He's given up. He's frustrated, he's angry.
Golden frag.
The blaster's just coming out left, right, and center. Gonna have a 7-minute game here. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Perfect.
Nope,
Defeat.
no I didn't.
It's a quick one from Bukster. Gets us right back on schedule.
Sub 7-minute game. Wow. Bukster making that look easy. I mean, some of those engagements were really ballsy from Bukster. Like, I don't agree with this LG. What's this? It puts fear into my heart seeing it so close range.
Fisk's house.
It's just
Makes it
asking to
happen
get a
though,
rocket
doesn't
in
it?
the face every time, but he pulls it off.